We spend, as a medical team, we spend probably 60 to 70 days a year down at Frontline on the N3. Those 60 to 70 days are generally over your peak periods, your holiday periods, where we expect an increase in traffic. And by saying that, obviously it's a lot of families that are traveling because it's holiday time. The impact, as I say, we're on the medical side, so we're seeing the results. I cannot begin to share the trauma and the tragedy of a family that's been involved in a crash. Whether it's their fault or not is irrelevant at this stage. But where, for instance, dad has been killed, mom has survived, one of the kids perhaps has been critically injured. The trauma that goes with that, the long-term effect as well, I can't begin to do that justice. But we're seeing that literally almost every day when we're down there. They either, whether it's distracted driving, whether it's weather conditions, we're just not paying enough attention. And the trauma of losing a loved one, we've had, I say this not very easily, but hundreds if not thousands of people that we've seen killed on our roads down there, and the impact it's got on those left behind. We had a tragic one a couple of years ago with the two children in the back, both strapped in, fortunately, one of 4, one of 6, and both the parents were killed. How do you communicate now to a 4 and a 6-year-old, what's happened? And of course we can't get hold of any of their loved ones, their own relatives and that, they don't have those sort of detail. And that's just hysterical crying and unable to comprehend what's gone on. It's just something that unless you've seen it, I don't think anybody can really explain it adequately. I think driving safely with a family, we've touched on it a little bit already, but it really is about the driver, whoever the driver is, whether it's mom or dad or whoever, is just focusing on their job. Leave the partner where possible to laugh with the kids, play games with the kids, talk to the kids, whatever. But just focus on what you need to do, and that's driving. We often assimilate it to being a pilot in an aircraft. That is your job. For the period that you are on the road, that is your job. Do it efficiently, do it out of love, because that really is what it's about. And get your destination as safely as possible. With the festive season coming up, there's a number of factors to consider. I think a lot of people will be going away, and I think after a tough year, a lot of them probably need it. It does look like we're going to have some interesting weather. The early indications are it's going to be a wet December, certainly up KwaZulu-Natal, up northern parts. So obviously we need to keep that in consideration. But enjoy the drive. When you leave home, that's the start of your holiday, not when you get to your destination.